Most of my viewers are stock traders, and some of you guys are still trying to be in stock market, and some of you want to start as stock traders. So when it comes to stock trading, stock brokers are really important and mandatory. So in person, I use Zerodha as a stock broker, and we have a lot of stock brokers and different kinds of stock brokers. So here I am with a series which will be a complete guide for beginners on how to use Zerodha as a stockbroker, because you know Zerodha is India's best stockbroker. So hi, this is Kenz from Milliondots. Welcome to the series on the guide for beginners on how to use Zerodha. What is Zerodha? Zerodha is a stockbroker. So who is a stockbroker, or what is a stockbroker? So let me just explain the term broker first. So let me just give you an example. So let's say I am planning to buy a piece of land, okay, in an area which I am not much aware about. So I want to buy that particular piece of land, and I don't know the owner of the land or any kind of details regarding the land or anything about it. So basically I am a buyer who is willing to buy this piece of land. So what do I do in order to buy this particular land? Obviously, I'll go to a real estate broker in that particular area to give me a lot of information regarding that particular land, and also connect me with the owner of the land or the seller who is planning to sell the land. So basically here in this case, a real estate broker is a person who stands in between a buyer, me, and the seller who is the owner of the land. So a broker is a person who stands in between a buyer and seller and facilitate the transaction. And what else will the broker will be providing you? A broker will be providing you, when in this case of real estate, a broker will be giving me a lot of information regarding the land, regarding like what was the price of the land, what was the previous prices, what are the government projects that is being undergone around the land, and a lot of other informations that will help me in this particular business. Right? So a broker is a person who stands in between a buyer and seller and facilitate the transaction, and also give you a background information about the product that the business is going on. So this is an explanation, or this is an easy example for a broker. So who is a stockbroker? Stockbroker is a person who stands in between a buyer and seller of a stock. And also the stockbroker gives us a lot of information regarding the stocks, like what are the current prices of the stock, previous prices of the stock, and regarding some fundamentals and etc. So broker, when it comes to stock market, a stockbroker is a person who stands in between a buyer and seller of a stock and facilitate the transaction. Now in case of real estate, why does this broker does this, or why does this broker actually take his effort to connect with the buyer and seller? For a brokerage, obviously, right? The same way when it comes to stock market as well, the broker facilitate the transaction between a buyer and seller for a small amount of brokerage. So now let us see which are the different type of brokers which are available in India. There are mainly two types of stock brokers in India, which is full service brokers and discount brokers. So let me just explain them one by one in a very brief way. A full service broker is a broker who have a lot of financial services for their clients, and also the client can connect them as a personal broker and also via online apps. And there is discount brokers who does all of these services for a lesser commission, or for a small commission when it compares with the full service broker. So basically the day traders or swing traders or high frequency traders find discount brokers more appealing because they have a very less brokerage, or because of the flat brokerage concept. So what are the major difference between a full service broker and a discount broker? So as end clients, we actually matters on commissions. So let me just give you an example regarding this concept. For example, a full service broker has a 0.1% of commission on every transactions they make. Okay, so for example, a trader like me or you is trading with 1000 rupees, you will be having 0.1% of 1000 rupees, which is 1 rupee as a commission. So you have to pay 1 rupee as a commission for the full service broker. So let's consider we have grown up a bit and we are increasing our capital from 1000 to 1 lakh. So here in this case, you have to pay 0.1% of 1 lakh, which is 100 rupees as capital, as brokerage. So this 100 rupees will be the brokerage that you have to pay for 1 lakh rupees of transaction. Right now, let's consider we have grown up again and we have been pro at stocks. Now we are increasing our capital to 1 crore. Here, the 0.1% of 1 crore, that is 10,000, will be the brokerage that you have to pay to the full-time broker or a full service broker. So you can see that depending upon the increase of capital, depending upon the increment of the total turnover, we have more and more brokerages. Like we are laid to pay a lot of brokerages. Now let's take the example of discount brokers. For discount brokers, the brokerage scheme would be like this. Like you will have to pay the brokerage of 0.03% or 20 rupees. Which one is lower? Okay. So with whatever transactions you make, either 0.03% or 20 rupees. Which one is lower? That would be the brokerage. So here in this case, if at all you are a trader and trading with 1000 rupees, 0.03% would be 30 paise. Okay, so the brokerage that you have to pay for a discount broker would be 30 paise, right? So when it compares with 30 paise and 20 rupees, 30 paise is lower. So that is the brokerage that you have to pay for a discount broker. Now let's take the consideration of a person who is grown up a bit and has increased the capital to 1 lakh. So if his capital is 1 lakh and 0.03%, that is 300 rupees, would be the brokerage that he have to pay, or 20 rupees, which one is lower, right? For that is the scheme of discount brokers, right? So when you know, right, 300 or 20, which one is lower? Obviously 20 is lower. So obviously the brokerage that particular client has to pay is 20 rupees. The same way, if at all your capital has increased to 1 crore and the amount that you have to pay would be as brokerage, that is 0.03%, would be either 3,000 rupees or 20 rupees. Which one is lower? 20 rupees is lower. So you can see here, if at all you are increasing your capital or your total turnover to any amount, you will have to pay only a flat amount of brokerage. So depending upon your growth, you don't have to be laid over a big brokerages. So you can save a lot of brokerages if at all you are using discount brokers. So that is the reason why most of the day traders and swing traders find this appealing, because they have to pay very less brokerages. So Zerodha is a discount broker. And you might know now why I am using Zerodha, because Zerodha is India's best discount broker. So as in a continuous series, let me just first talk about how to open a Zerodha Demat account. So you have the link below in the description in order to open a Demat account on Zerodha, and I'll show you the steps on screen. So let's go to the screen. So let us see the steps to create a Demat account with Zerodha. So you have your link below on the description. You can just click on that. Once you click on this link, you will be taken to this particular page. Okay, so before that, let me just give you an idea regarding what are the documents you need in prior before creating an account in Zerodha. So you need your mobile number, you need your Aadhaar card. Make sure your mobile number is linked with Aadhaar card. You need your PAN card, you need your sign, which is done on a white paper. Okay, you need your bank statement and details. Okay. So once you reach to this particular page, you have the option called sign up now, and you can type out your 10-digit mobile number here. So you have to type your 10-digit mobile number here. You can click here continue, and you will receive an OTP on your mobile number. So you can type out the OTP in this particular page and click on continue again. So once you do that, you'll be taken to this particular page where you have to type out your name and your mail ID, and you can click on continue. Once you do that, you will be taken to this particular page and your mail will have received an OTP. So just check that OTP and you have to type out that OTP and click on continue. Once you do that, again, you will be taken to this particular page where you should be typing out the details of your PAN card. You can type your PAN number and the date of birth and click on continue. Then you will have the payment page where you have a 300 rupees of payment in order to open an account in equity, that is stocks, F&O, derivatives, currency and commodity. Okay, so for all you have to pay a total of 300 rupees. So how do you make the payment? You can type out your UPI ID here. You can click on pay and continue. You'll have to go to the UPI app and accept the payment, and that part is done. Okay, then you will be taken to this particular page after the payment of 300 rupees.
Okay, here you have to do the Aadhaar KYC with DigiLocker. So basically, DigiLocker is a government initiative for storing your valuable documents. Okay, so here you have to continue with DigiLocker and do the proceedings. You have to click on continue with DigiLocker, and you can see here I have written here. You can go to the DigiLocker. Again, you can just click on continue to DigiLocker. Here you have to type your Aadhaar number, and you will receive an OTP to the connected mobile number. Okay, so you can complete the process by just typing out the OTP. Okay, it is a very simple process. Now you will have this particular page where you have to fill your personal details like your father's name, father's last name, mother's name, your background, and a lot. Okay, everything is like your personal details, so you can fill it according to your knowledge about you. Okay, now you have to link your bank account by typing out the bank's details like IFSC code, MICR code, bank number, account number, and a lot. Okay, and now we have an webcam verification. Okay, after that, after completing this particular part, you can just click on continue. Okay, once you are clicking on continue, you will reach out to this particular page where you have a number displayed like this. Okay, you can see the number displayed like this, right? So you can see this number displayed like that. You have to write that particular number on a paper like this girl has done. Okay, and you have to click on camera. Okay, you need to, like, you'll have a dialog box appearing like can we switch on your camera or something. You have to click on allow camera, and your camera will be your camera will be opened, and you have to click a photo like this within this page itself. Okay, so you just have to click a page like writing this number. You have to click a photo like this. That is your webcam verification or IPV. You have to complete that and click on continue. Once you click on continue, you have your step 9, that is upload your required documents, which is a copy of canceled check. Okay, you have to cancel a check and upload that particular thing, or your statement is enough. Statement you can get from your banking applications, or you can call your bank and they'll be mailing you the statement. A 6-month statement would do. Okay, and even lower would do, I guess. Okay, and you have to upload the income proof. Income proof can be like, it's an optional, but still, if at all you are uploading your income proof, bank statement itself can apply, like can behave as a income proof as well. So you can upload both. Okay, now you click on continue. After this process, after uploading all these documents, you click on continue, and then you are at your last step. Okay, you will be getting an option like to e-sign equity. So you have to click on e-sign equity. You will be just taken to a CDSL website where you have to type out your Aadhaar number, just like you have done on the DigiLocker. Then you will be receiving an OTP to the connected mobile number. Then you can just type out the OTP. That part is done, and the last part is done. Then you can click on this. You can see here there will be a finish button. You can click on the finish button, and this page will be appearing where all your process to open a Zerodha Demat account is done. Okay, so you will receive your client ID, that is your username, and your password to your mail in couple of working days. Okay, so yeah, that's all about opening a Demat account. Those are the steps to open Demat account.
So in the upcoming video, you will have a quick tour through Zerodha, and I'll show you some of the exciting features that Zerodha have. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.